Oh shit. Look whose dojo is on the star chart. Well, as long as everyone's here, might as well take the tour. Take your damn shoes off and let's go. So, I built most of this place in early 2017. Back when floating rocks were cool and the dojo decorator experience was very different. I'm just kidding. Floating rocks were never cool. I've tweaked these rooms over the years, but I've never gone back and rebuilt them because screw that. So that was the blue room. Over here is the red room. What is it with the floating crap? Oh, and this is also where I keep all my pedestal primes. And over here is the green room. It's got green stuff in it. This is also where I stashed all my umbral pedestals. You're gonna see my glyph everywhere in here. This was actually my clan emblem long before it was my partner glyph. And it's been my Steam profile picture since before Warframe existed. Let's continue the tour with, too many Buddhas. I have a lot of rooms that are just like, too many of something. Too many butterflies. Too many lights. Too many... whatever the hell's going on in here. Too many boxes. Man, this one took forever. Too many flies. The sound in this room is amazing. Too many spooky trees. Too many bubbles. Another room just for the sound. Let's see, what else? It's a drum circle. Get it? I am very clever. I was gonna make a chess room, but I realized I didn't have enough space, so I made a checkers room, which I also don't have enough space for. It's an unremarkable corridor. Yep. Closing off a few doors with a dumb-looking waterfall. You can still get behind it anyway. The message in my dry dock varies. For the longest time it said, "Hi, dorks." I figured I'd make it a little friendlier. And over here is the Railjack motto. And this elevator used to say underballs before I G-rated it for the contest. And there's the requisite Loki statue holding things. What's that? My second place dojo contest trophy? You must be in my trophy room. Here's Operation Scarlet Spear. Operation Hostile Mergers. The original Plague Star. Operation Ambulance Reborn. Oh god, the pacifism defect. I played Defection for hours getting this trophy. Ha! The leaderboard is still up. And there's me. There's Operation Rathum. And the lame trophy from Operation Shadow Debt. Whoa, this thing was in 2016? How old is my dojo? Anyway, there's some... Wait, is it a snowman up there? Yes, it is! Anyway, let's find some newer stuff. Oh look, it's a jungle room. What is happening here? This is definitely a Corpus power generator, not a water garden. Pay no attention to the pier posts. And I'm actually kind of proud of this maze. It's not big, but it connects all the doors in this room. And at the middle of the maze, your eye level sees all the way through it. Or, you know, you could just jump over it like a jerk. And here we have the obstacle course. I built this when they first came out, and not much has changed since. Let's see how many tries it takes for me to get through it. Ah, laser got me. If at first you don't succeed. Ah, damn it. Right at the end. Alright, I'm feeling it this time. Yes! I think I beat my high score. Ah, somebody's figured out a shortcut or something. I guess that'll be on there forever. If that obstacle course is a little too intense, you can always go for a nice relaxing dive. Nailed it. To get back up, you can take the short way or the fun way. Well, it's fun and fast forward. If that's still too intense, I have a selection of slides. There's Heart Attack Run. It still gives me a little bit of a jolt as I go over these gaps. With Dead Drop, it is possible to slide all the way to the end. And the gentle slide for babies. And now for the Superconductor. Obviously, I started out trying to make the set piece at the end of Octavia's Anthem. But when I did the math and figured out it would take 832 blocks to do that, I kind of scaled it back a bit. There's some cool ice stuff down here, and I guess these are the refrigerators. I wanted to see if I could build a cross corridor out of just copies of the angled wall piece. I don't think I succeeded. And here's a whole string of gold rooms. Each one more gaudy than the last. Holy crap, the gaudiness. Finally, we arrive at the money pit. I like running around the edge because it makes the bowl look like it's moving in the wrong direction. Maybe it's just me. I'm gonna say the sloppiness down here is an artistic statement on capitalism, and not the fact that I just couldn't give a shit. So, our friend told me I needed more orc and rings, so I threw 109 of them down and made a slinky. And over here is the ballroom. Enough said. Alright, you may notice a lot of weird teleporters at the end of the list. This is the dojo I use to develop Dojo CAD. I use it to figure out the boundaries of rooms. In some of the bigger rooms, I put teleporters at key places, like the dry dock. Outside. Above. Oops. Below. And way outside. I put one down by the skybox for grins. And at the observatory. Above. Below. And all the way in the back. And of course I put one outside the Orkin lab. You have to. There's also a corridor 4 floors above the dry dock so I can test other rooms against it. And 2 floors down is a place to test rooms under the front of the dry dock. But for the back of the dry dock, you have to go down 4 floors. I got similar corridors 2 floors above and below an open space. For everything else, there's this area over here. This is where I do most of my bounds checking with the rooms that aren't gigantic. And I have other areas by some of the clan halls that I can only build one of. Well, that's it. I gotta be honest, I only entered the dojo contest on a whim because there were so few entries this time around. If it's not clear by now, I'm not a serious decorator. I'm just here for grins, and if my dojo brings you a few grins, then my job is done. Anyway, the featured dojo contests run every 3 months. Surely you can do better than this. Thanks for watching. Seriously, what the hell is this room?